Hi guys, well the day's finally here. It's bike collection day. We've got a great day for it, so join me. Any day is a good day to be picking up a new bike, but we've been lucky. It's beautiful weather. There's not a cloud in the sky. This is going to be a good day. Nearly there. Starting to get a bit excited. I can see the shop. Come on, 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 come on. Okay, let's get up the end here. Okay, you right? Okay, I don't know whether they'll let us film inside, but at the very least I'll try and get some pictures. So here we go. First experience as a Rocket 3 owner. Looks like we're going straight into a traffic jam. Okay, this isn't going to be too nice. Pointless filming a traffic jam, so I'm just going to head straight home and grab a bit of lunch. I think I'll whack my phone holder on the bike and then get out this afternoon and have a little bit of a whiz and try and settle in a bit. So I'll basically catch you after lunch. Okay guys, so back out and about and just had a little bit of a wander around and just been sort of getting to grips with the after my lunch I fit my little phone holder and mounted the GoPro a bit better, so we're back kind of up and running of sorts. I've not sorted out the power for the for this GoPro that's pointing at me yet, so we're still running on batteries there. We've got that to do, but just been basically playing the last few minutes with the sort of dash configurations and just trying to get a bit of a feel for the bike. And but yeah, you know, first real ride apart from just nipping home as a new Rocket 3 owner is very good, very impressed. Very impressed. It feels remarkably familiar almost. I think the seating position coming off the Harley and everything is so similar that it does feel it does feel very normal, which is nice. So yeah, oh, somebody's at my front door by the looks of things. The doorbell's going. But yeah, I'm really pleased. I quickly screwed the phone holder, I'm guessing you can see that there, which really I should have on now, but anyway, I quickly screwed it to the bike just so I could stick my phone on there just for a bit of navigation. Don't know where I'm going to finish up, and I was pleased to find that it was considerably easier to wire it up into the bike than I expected. So I've just gone into the back of the fairing here. There's a load of wires, so I managed to tag it into the accessory socket there, so we're good to go. It's all through the ignition and everything. So yeah, in fact, let's just get that on. While I do like to run Waze whilst I'm riding, just because it gives you accurate speeds and stuff. So yeah, everything's good. This dash, you can change the dash here, and I've sort of set things up a little bit what I think's going to suit me, and it all seems to be working very well. You turn it on, you turn the ignition on in the morning and the bike says "Good morning, Carl," and then after lunch when you turn it on it says "Good afternoon, Carl," and then in the evening if you turn it on it says "Good evening, Carl." Oh good, everything's good. The salesman told me in the initial running in period, rev it through to 4,000 revs, but don't go over 4,000 revs for the first 500 Ks. You can't get to 4,000 revs without speeding, so that's tricky. Excuse me. But I've got to give all credit excuse me I've got to give all credit to Triumph. I don't know how they've managed to squeeze. I'm gonna have to go through bloody awkward traffic lights. Are always just change when you don't want them to. Yeah, to put a car engine in a bike almost, and make it feel this nice is just, I don't know how they've done it. It's super smooth, the gearbox is super smooth. I'm real chuffed. So I've got 1,000 Ks to do until the first service. The first sort of milestone is 500 Ks, at which point we could then go up to 5,000 revs, and then 800 Ks we can go up to 6,000 revs, and then at 1,000 you're serviced and you're done. But this thing redlines at I think 6,500 revs anyway. They're not a high revving bike. I have to say I'm looking forward to the shift assist, which is on order, which is the basically a quick shifter, so gear changes with no clutch, and apparently it's really good. It works really well, so I'm just waiting for that coming in. Probably be a few weeks, I'd guess. Hopefully it comes in time for fitment on the first service. Well, it's stayed a lovely day. 22.5 degrees at the moment. It's been an absolutely perfect day for picking the bike up. soon as we get the opportunity, I'll get Angie on the back and we'll go and see what it's like as a pillion machine. I actually found it very difficult to find any reviews on people using the Rocket 3 for 2-up. There was only really one. I only found one, and that was the Rocket 3R without the backrest and everything, so and you couldn't really get much from that. So we'll do our own. We'll go out 2-up, we'll go and have a bit of ride, have a bit of lunch somewhere or something, and see what we think. The Harley has always been a little bit cramped 2-up. It puts you very close together. So I'm hoping, Angie has actually sat on this in the showroom, and it feels like there's a bit more space, so fingers crossed. Features like the hill hold, which I actually thought, to be honest, that I'm never going to use that really. Perth's all pretty flat, you know, but it's surprising how, you know, on relatively just today, just in the last hour, I've been on a couple of sets of traffic lights where, you know, you're actually slightly uphill, you don't realise, and, you know, bike wants to roll backwards, you literally just give one little pull on the front brake and it just locks the brakes on. It's great, it's real good. Works really well. And you don't, it's a bit like the cruise control in that you don't have to turn anything off. You turn these things on, and then when you want to move off, you just move off, it turns itself off. A little bit like the electronic handbrakes in a lot of cars now. You put the handbrake on, and when you're ready, you just set off and it just turns itself off. I guess things are just becoming a lot more automated these days. I've actually still got the Harley at home at the moment. I've had a few offers from dealers. It's got a little bit complicated. Really, ideally, don't want to sell it to a dealer. I'd really like to sell it to somebody private, and I'm not going to let it go. I'm not going to let it go until I find the right person, really, at the right price, I think. If I'm being absolutely honest, I think I'd just leave it in the garage, but it needs to go. I don't really want to be running 3 bikes and paying 3 lots of Red Joes and 3 lots of insurance. Once the Harley does go, I've then got to face my Saturday morning breakfast buddy and tell him, and that's not going to go down too well. Unfortunately, this is a guy who is, if you sliced him up, it would say Harley Davidson all the way through him. So I had told him that I was thinking of having a change and maybe moving the Harley on, and he wasn't happy. So he doesn't know yet, but I will almost certainly see him at weekend, and no doubt I'll be told off. Okay, I think I'll just pull into my favourite little photo spot if there's nobody there, and we'll just have a quick walk round the bike, and then it's home to have do a bit more messing. Okay, so let's have a quick, I'll just unclip you off here. Excuse, there we go. Okay, so let's just have a quick look round. So, here we are. What a day today has been. So this is the Rocket 3 GT. Absolutely over the moon. It's just such a nice bike to ride. Lovely. Look at that monstrous shaft drive. So what do we got? We got 2,500 cc's, inline triple, making 167 brake horsepower, I think it is, and 221 newton meters of torque. Look at that lovely single-sided swinging arm and back wheel. Monstrous exhaust. We have lean sensitive traction control and ABS. We've got hill hold. We've got driving modes, rain mode, road mode, sport mode, and a rider configurable mode. At first, I wasn't too sure about this thing that holds your number plate. My private number will be going on there very soon. But I've sort of warmed to it somehow. This little backrest here goes up and down, and silly little things like this. The rear foot pegs. Awesome. What a cool idea, just to keep things nice and neat and tucked away. So yeah, they've got a lot right. I got my phone holder thrown on, remarkably easy. That tagged into behind the clocks there. There was power for that little accessory socket available. I'll just chuck the GoPro mount on there. I would imagine that's probably might actually be all right just to stay as it is. And yeah, silly little things. Like when you turn it on, it says good morning and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's just a really interesting looking machine. And I think I've probably said it before, how they've took almost a car engine and screwed it into a bike. I don't know, but it works. It works very well. Okay, so I'm going to call that a day. Let me spin that round. And well, I've had an awesome day. Excuse me having my helmet on. I'm going to go home. I've got a bike to clean. So yeah, I'll call it a day. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a brilliant. I've had a good time, even if you haven't. Hopefully you have. Anyway, take care. Be back soon. Next one probably be me and Angie 2 Up, and we'll do a bit of a review on how the Rocket copes with 2 people. So yeah, take care. Ride safe. See you soon. Bye.